Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy III for the PC. Today, we have Sid in our party. We haven't talked to him quite yet after everything that's happened. So it's important to, see this cutscene now because it's really quick and easy to miss because Sid doesn't stay in your party for very long. Oh. Have we? Is it deja vu? Oh. Yeah, I mean, has a point. I think that's like the only cutscene when it comes to being with Sid. Yeah, it looks like it. I swore there was a cutscene where he basically talked about Miss Sid. But the moment you enter this village, that's exactly what he's gonna go do. He's gonna go see Miss Sid. And I don't blame him one bit. You do you, Sid. You do you. Oh, all sounds good. I mean, where are we gonna get our hands on a new airship though? Oh, King Argus, huh? I only made the airships whole. He's the one who knows the secrets of creating the engines. Wow. Well, we'll definitely have to come go visit that guy. I mean, we are the Warriors of Light after all. And Sid leaves our party. If you happen to get any random encounters between, the Nell Valley and here, he'll use his hammer or cast fire on enemies, but that's pretty much it. Now let's go and explore the town of Canaan. I like this little village. Oh, there's a gnome village hidden somewhere in the woods south of here. Interesting. Is it like the Minish from like the Zelda series? No, that's a different game series, of course. Huh. Interesting. You can go check out this house first. Why not? Oh, hey. You just, taking a nap? Desch. Who's Desch? He just left you, huh? Oh. Why would he do that? Yeah, that's very interesting. Do you guys talk in your sleep like this? I mean, sometimes my wife and I have talked in our sleep before, but not such coherent sentences. It's usually like some words here or there, but not like a full-on sentence, I agree with Refia though. We should go see Desch, and bring him back. Not Sid. Oh, vagrant. Why is he a vagrant? Oh, some task he promised himself to do. Oh, interesting. I wonder what that task is. Anywho, if you check around here, you can find a mallet. And there's going to be like a secret passage here that kind of leads you around to the backside here. And inside the pot's a gold needle. So a couple things here that you guys definitely don't want to forget. I thought there's like some gnomish bread too, but maybe I was mistaken. Okay, well now that we got those two items, let's go ahead and check out the inn. The inn has your standard healing items and you can rest here and all that kind of stuff. I just want to make sure I got a good stock of everything. Ah, see, I don't have any echo herbs, and that's going to be a problem because it removes silence. If silence is affecting your party members, you essentially can't cast any magic. And well, that's pretty unfortunate. We don't have a lot of money though, not after Kazis. So let's just go ahead and buy a few of them. The gold needles, if you get turned to stone, which is what they call as petrification, because you're stoned, you can't do anything. Buy a few of these too, just for the road. It doesn't hurt to have them. We don't need a rest at the inn at this time, so let's go ahead and save that money, which would be incredibly helpful. Hey, how's it going? The young lad Desch brought the... Oh, really? Oh man, it shrinks to gnomish size. Huh, interesting. I want that spell. I wish we had it. Here's a revival spring. I almost said healing springs. I honestly thought that's what it was. But then what was the point of the inn? So of course it's a revival spring. Now there's nothing new in this armor shop, but in case you didn't buy any of the mithril armor before, it is now here. I believe we got everything we needed. We don't need shields. Yeah, I guess Refia can have a mithril bracer actually. I want to make sure your healer has as much, defense as she can get her hands on. There we go. Now we got 6 defense. That's looking a little bit better. Not too shabby, if I say so myself. Hey guys, how's it going? Oh. After selecting your item, the item will... Oh, interesting. And so you can manually rearrange your items instead of just having it sort itself out. Oh. Well... We're going to be passing by. That's pretty much it. Oh, hey, it's Sid's house. Hi, Sid. Oh, no. She's gotten sick, huh? A bottle of elixir. I mean, that would definitely do the job in the Final Fantasy universe. I do not have any elixirs on me. So let's go ahead and come back later once we have an elixir. Let's go and keep searching this town. There's still stuff here that we can do. Hello, how's it going? Arrow is a white magic spell that harnesses the power of wind. Ah, well, that's good to know. Basically, all flying monsters are very vulnerable to it. Except for like a couple of them. Before we talk to the dancing girl, let's go ahead and check out the magic shop. Now, if you haven't got the cure spell, now's a good time to get it. Here is the level 2 thunder spell. We're gonna at least buy one of these. And poison is not as important, but I would basically take poison or blind as like a very secondary. Maybe we can sell something. We can sell our leather cap, and we can sell the bronze bracers. I have an extra mithril bracer? Let's sell the leather armor. We'll hold off on the mithril bracer for right now. We don't need these long swords. I still don't have enough to buy another thunder. I was gonna give one to Ingus if I did, but that's okay. Ark is the one that is going to, going to be needing that thunder spell more than anyone else. Not that we can use it anyways, because we have no spell charges. But trust me, it's gonna come in handy once we do. We can always come back here later to stock up on some level 2 magic. Okay, yeah, I'm interested. Is it gonna be the same exact dance as the one girl wearing the blue dress in Yes. Yes, it is. If you guessed that, you're absolutely correct. You get a gold star. Very interesting. I mean, I like dancing a little differently, but that was a good dance. Hey, how's it going? LB and RB on the bottom of the menu screen to switch between screens. Oh, well, I have noticed that. And here is the weapon shop. Again, nothing new. So if you don't have what you need here, you didn't buy it last time, you can buy it now. The great bow is a really good weapon in case you plan on using a ranger down the road, or you just want to use the bow and arrow to begin with. But you have to make sure your arrows stay in stock, or you might run into some problems. Now let's go ahead and explore around here just a little bit more. There's really no secret items around here except for like one in particular that we want to get. But you have to kind of go through the stream and follow it all the way around the village in order to get exactly what we're going to be looking for. And inside this treasure chest is going to be an elixir. Not really a secret item because it's in a treasure chest and there's like a passageway here, kind of like saying, hey, do some exploring. You might find something juicy. Yeah, I remember finding this one pretty easily, just because I love running around. I had so much fun running around in this game that I just explored anything and everything that I could run around. Apologies for the noise, my pets are being a little noisy today. But hey, if they're playing, that's a good thing. Get some of the energy out. We had a nice long walk before I sat down and decided to play some Final Fantasy 3. Any new messages? No, not quite. Well, we'll have to check in with Mog later on in the game and see if there's anything new that some people that we'd meet along the way will leave us messages. And hint, there will be. All right, Miss Sid, you're on luck. Guess what I found just on the other end of the village? An elixir. The elixirs are in the category of the too good to use club. I tend to seldomly use it. I use them more in the Famicom version of the game than the 3D remake. No, we're just glad we can help Sid. A couple of days? It's been a couple days? Well, if you say so, Lunith. I thought we were in the same day. I didn't realize we were traveling that long. So I wonder how long this game does take place then. Alright, well, check out the lantern, huh? Sounds like a good idea to me. And if you do that, there's a secret passage. There's always secret passages in these older Final Fantasy games. I can't really say that for the new ones because I haven't really played them. So don't ask me. I don't know. They do look like a lot of fun though. Alright, here we get blind. Good thing we didn't buy it at the store. An iron arrow. A gold needle, that's good. Gnomish bread, gotta have that. A great bow, good thing you didn't buy that either. Not that we're gonna be using the bow. It's always a good thing to explore the stuff around here before, you know, before buying stuff. Wow, I just turned away from that chest and opened it. 2,000 gil. Oh, more money. Is this all money? Oh, no, Phoenix Downs. Phoenix Downs are so incredibly helpful because we're going to be using them on our journey. People label this game as one of the harder Final Fantasy games just because you can get knocked down very easily and getting revived is very tough because the moment you bring back a party member, there's a really good chance that you're going to get knocked down again. And it sucks. But hey, you know what? That's how these old school Final Fantasy games work. But at least with Final Fantasy 3, I'm talking about the Famicom version here. You are able to, like, say you target an enemy in the Famicom version and one of your party members kills that enemy, but you had a second party member targeting the same enemy, it would then switch over to a new enemy that is still currently alive and attack that one instead. Final Fantasy 3 was the first one to implement that. Whereas with 1 and 2, you would just miss the enemy entirely. So you had to like really spread out your attacks all the time, and you would just be tanking more damage that way. And it was kind of frustrating. All right, let's go and enter the Dragon's Peak today. This place is pretty straightforward, and there's only about 4 different enemies, but they can be a pain in the rear. So let's just go ahead and take our time with it. All right, here are the, I believe these are Hell Divers. Oh no, these are Rooks. Okay, well, the Rooks, they're weak to wind elemental magic, which we don't have, and they have 155 HP, the most compared to any of the other enemies here. Save your Blizzard spell charges for right now. Let's just go ahead and guard. I don't have anything that she can use, so she'll guard as well. And let's have Ingus attack the same enemy. Just for right now. I believe these enemies can petrify you. There's at least one set of enemies here that can on Dragon's Peak. So make sure you have gold needles available so you can essentially, you know, take care of that. And let's have Refia cure Ingus. All right, let's go and speed this up a little bit. Nice. Oh, well, they're not gonna do as much damage to enemies in the back row. Man, what is going on with these enemies today? 150, I mean, they're level 9. That's probably one of my issues here. Let's just guard. Let's have Refia cure the whole party, and hopefully we can get the smackdown on these enemies here. I just want to save my Blizzard spell charge. Oh, you are the ones that can petrify. Well, that's unfortunate. Also, I'm not sure why I'm not using the advanced spell. I just forgot I had it for some reason. Since we're down to just Lunith, we'll use a Blizzard. And let's go ahead and pick... there's my gold needle. We'll have to sort our inventory here in a moment. Let's, please don't kill him. Refia, go first. Oh, well, that's okay. Ingus does have more HP than anyone else. I mean, more experience than anyone else. But hey, you know what? He has more HP too at this time. All right, everyone's job level increased, except for Refia and Ingus. So I guess half of everyone's job level increased. Let's go ahead and use the gold needle on our friend down there. And let's sort those items. Oh, I really need to get a new controller. Let's see. Look at that though. You can learn it that way too. There's multiple ways of putting magic in your inventory there. All right, and let's go with the potion, because it's going to be a tough journey up the mountain at this rate, which is not fun. You can level grind here if you want, but we really don't need to. All right, Lunith, Ark, and Ingus gained a level from that battle. I did lose a couple gold needles because those Rucks are just really giving me a hard time right now for some reason. But thankfully, I have a little more attack power to handle these guys going forward, thankfully. All right, we have a new enemy that's not going to petrify us. These are the Hell Divers. They have 120 HP and also weak to wind elemental magic. We're just going to have Lunith use attack on them. I kind of want to save these blizzard spell charges for the rucks. So let's just go ahead and have our mages guard for right now. Oh, that's right. Ingus can use blizzard too. Let's have him do a blizzard spell. We'll kind of space out our spell charges here. Thankfully, these enemies aren't as bad as the rucks. I keep running into ruck after ruck all of a sudden, so it's going to be a little more challenging that way. And they also don't have as much HP, which is nice. Oh, I love the advanced skill. It's just so useful. I know it drops your defense, but like I use it like all the time. Alright, let's go and speed this up a little bit. Get him, Luneth! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Can't stand a chance. I love Luneth and his warrior outfits. I really wish when they released the Final Fantasy III figures, they did more than just 7 of them. I honestly thought they were going to do like all the job classes for all the characters. So there was like 24, I believe, for everybody. Like, how cool would that have been? Like, I had my hopes up that was just like a set one. There's going to be like multiple sets and everything. Unfortunately, that is not what happened. And so there's only like those official set of figures, but thankfully with 3D printing, you can essentially get any character you want 3D printed for you. I just haven't done it yet. Fireflies, they are the weakest enemy on the mountain at 92 HP, and they're weak to ice and wind, which is really nice. Let's just go on my mage's guard for this turn, and Ingus can be the one to cast Blizzard on these guys. I do think they cast fire off the top of my head. I'm not entirely sure. So the only way to really know is just by fighting them. See if they cast any magic on us. Unless they just do physical attacks. I know one complaint people... Oh, well that was quick. A complaint I've heard from some people about Final Fantasy III is that the battle system is just too slow compared to more modern Final Fantasy games. But with the auto battle feature introduced in the PlayStation Portable version and then the iOS ones, it's like, let me get the arrow spell there. The battles go a lot faster, so you're just as good as like playing it now. Like if you didn't give it a chance before, I'd recommend giving it a chance, you know? So definitely play this game if you haven't already. And yes, those enemies can cast fire on you, those fireflies. That's how all of our HP was knocked down several times, but not too bad. Refia also gained a level in the other battle before that one. Man, the encounter rate is just kicking my butt this time around. Thankfully, we're at the top of the mountain. Yeah, that's how Refia used her last cure spell. And yeah, I think we are in pretty good shape. Apologies about my doggies barking. All right, we made it to the top. But there's no. I was about to say there's no side of Desch, but there's a freaking dragon. Oh gosh. We should run away. Oh no. It caught us. Oh. Nice superhero landing there, Luneth. If you ever have to catch yourself from a fall that you can survive, or maybe you're thrown or something, always do a superhero landing. Look at all these little baby dragons. I guess it wants to feed us to its babies. Hey, you're not a dragon. What? You also got caught by the dragon. Yeah. Are you who we're looking for? You are. So Desch, why'd you leave the village? Uh-oh. This might not be the good place to sit around and talk. Oh crap. Yeah, I think running away is a good idea. Except Luneth and Ingus think we can fight this thing? Yeah, I don't know, guys. Just run. Run away. Alright, let's do it. Because this is Bahamut. I'm not going to bother going over his stats right now. Let's just get out of here. And hopefully he doesn't, like, you know... Oh! Take out our whole party. There we go. We did get away. Oh, we didn't get very far. Aren't we still in the nest? Shouldn't we like go down to the next level and start talking instead? Which is honestly what my thoughts were when I was younger. But honestly, if you play the Famicom version, this is exactly how it was in the original. So it'll just staying faithful to the original game. Oh, actually, I've been wanting the mini spell. Maybe we can go see that gnome village. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, he has amnesia. Well, that's not good. I wonder if we'll be able to jog his memory. Well, you are the only girl in our party. You cool if another guy tags along? He just said he doesn't remember anything but his name. How would he remember that? Oh. Oh, really? So you swooned her after the memory loss, it sounds like? Okay, well, hopefully we can regain his memory. Refia, can you stop glaring at the poor guy? And Desch is actually very helpful in battle. And we're going to be having him for a while. Well, there he goes. Alright, where are we? Looks like we're in some plains around here. But you know what? This is also a pretty good place to stop. And we'll pick things up next time on Final Fantasy III. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It does help out a ton. And I can't wait for then. Alright, take care, guys, and I'll see you next time.